Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Hexcells Plus. Now I want to mention here, he didn't really put enough work in his uh, animation here. It should have been Hexcells Plus, big and bold. You can barely even see it. It's so blown out against the white things, and it's a standalone DLC thing too. So it's not even like you install Hexcells 1, then you install Hexcells Plus, and it changes the original. Make that brighter, make that look better. Make it say Plus in the Hexcells. Interesting. For a second there, I thought there might be an Easter egg on one of these. Nope. Anyways, well, it's gonna take us long enough so we have no time to screw around, really. I think the background may have been slightly changed. And early on I said that there was an effect where it was showing like a very white blinking of the hex cells. I believe actually that's just a mirage I'm seeing from blinking. Anyways, because I don't think there is a effects background going on. Anyways, 6.2, let's hop into it. I should have looked before I started. 16 mines, this doesn't look like it would be that difficult, but it might very well be. I think what the thing that's going to be the issue here is we're going to have to probably use every bit of information to begin with, just to eliminate one. So we know here there's 5. We know here there's 4. That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. 5 plus 4 is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So yes, we can include this, this, and this immediately. This 2 is touching 2, those 2 are in. This 5 now it has to be continuous, so it could go 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3. But this 2 is touching 2. This one's touching 3. This one's only touching 1. There's some more calculation going on here. More calculation than I care for. So this one's touching 3, which means only one of those is here. And then that means 1 is here. And since this is touching only 1, doesn't that mean your only 2 options are really here, here, or here, and here, particularly, even just with this crisscross. So I think that means this is out and this is out immediately. And then, so we know there's 3 here, so there's 1 here, and we know there's 1 here, that's 2, and there could be 2 here, and this one could be out though. I don't think we know anything from that yet. Well, it feels like a bit of a guess, because I could be here or it could be here, and that would solve either one of them. Just what it couldn't be is these 2, and it couldn't be these 2, but we kind of had already figured that out. Now this 3 probably tells us something. Well, it tells us that once we figured out a little bit more information, that these like the overlap here tells us that this and this cannot both be 1. So that's 1, 2, 3. That means this one has to be 1. Right? Yep. So that one gets included. And then that means this one's satisfied, so that's out. That means this one includes this one. So we're done with that, and we're done with that. And we know that one of them has to be here, because it can't. So that includes this. So, but we don't know if this or this one is the solution. But we do know that this can't be a solution because there's only one more between these 3, according to this. So this can't be a solution. Which then, I think means we can't do 2 here. No. So one of these here, one of these here, and one of these here. That means this is included. One of these is the 3rd one, and this is the 4th one. Wait, we're not done with that one. So since this is a continuous 5, we can now include these 2. This 3 gets rid of this. That's satisfied. This is also satisfied, so that was redundant information. This one has to include this one now, which means this is satisfied. And then this one gets rid of this. And then this one has to touch 1, so that's included. And that's the only way we could have solved that at all. And so this one gets rid of that, this one includes that one, and then this one gets rid of that, plus this one gets rid of that. So 2 cross things. That was a lot of hex cells for not that much of work. Again, it feels very much like it gets really difficult, then it gets really easy, then it gets really difficult, and it's just not a smooth enough transition. There's not enough puzzles here. One thing I can say about the Witness, despite its many flaws, is that at least it put a lot of puzzles in there, and the transition was almost always very smooth. I think if we worked up to a lot of these hard puzzles that took like an hour, if it took us another hour or 2 to slowly see one puzzle and solve a small part of it, then see another puzzle and solve another part of it, and have that puzzle grow so that it goes from a small puzzle to a medium-sized puzzle to a big puzzle, that would really be nice. That was only 9 minutes, so we'll just continue where we were. This is definitely a longer place, but I noticed this 10 here, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It would have worked even if they hadn't said 10 continuous. They made it easy on me. This 2 is already touching 2, so these 2 are out. This 3 is already touching 3, so that's out. This 5 is already touching 5, right? No, it's touching 4. So one of those has to be it. So we don't quite have that solution, but we do now because of this. In there, in there. This 5 eliminates this, gets rid of that. This 5 is touching how many other things? I think just this one. Yep. So that's in. 1, 2. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 is here. 7, I think has been satisfied already. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 7. 3 has been satisfied already, so that means this, and this are all gone. 4 has some options still. 7 has some options still. 4 still has some options. This one's only 3 anyway, so it had to be these. There we go. 1 this way. There's 1 here. And there's 2 here. Then there's 1 here. If I said it was one of these 2, then could I satisfy this? Yes, by putting 1 there. Or definitely have some overlap issues. So one of them has to be here. One of them has to be here, which that doesn't really help that much. And then one of them could be here, one could be here. And since one of them has to be between these 2, and this one here is already touching 2 of the 3, that means all of these are out. Heavily relying on the use of these hex steps. Here's a 0. That'll be nice and easy. Not when they're all question marks, but even at that kind of helps. Here's a 2 not connected, so we can get... Oh, shoot. 2 connected. Oh well. That's my one mistake for this puzzle. If I make any more, I won't get all the hex cells, and I'd have to come back and play it again off screen. 5 not connected. 3. This 5 here and this 3 tells me that these 2 have to be included. This 3 here has also been satisfied, so that can be out. This 2 here tells me that there's 1 here. That's so useful. But then this 3 here tells me that this one has to be one of them. So include that. So let's just get rid of that 3 for a moment. This 2 here also highlights these 2. So that means this can't be 1. So we can get rid of that. here, a 3 here, 4 here, 6 here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, if there's only 6 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one of those, and then there's only one here, and this is 2, and doesn't highlight anything else, doesn't that mean then the one here and then these 2 are included? Yes, it does. Since this 3 here is included, and only that, that means this one's out. And this one's, there's 1 here, and that's it. 7 here. I think we can pretty much get rid of that for now. 4 here. Get rid of that. We're having such an overlap here. Let's see, 1 here, and then 3 already. Means these are all out. Let's see, 4. Now, he's touching this 1, 2, 3, 4. That means this one's included. So this 4 solves that. This 4 now eliminates this. This one solved. This one solved. This one solved. This one's touching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's touching 1, 2, 3. And this one also would have proven that, so that one's out. There we go. This 4 also proves that. So this 1. This 3 here gets rid of this. This 2 here says that one of these could be it, but it could be that still. This 3 here says that something there. One of these has to be it, which means this can't be 1. Plus this 3 also would have proven that. This 4 here takes me, how many am I touching? 1, 2, 3. So that means one of these has to be it, so that one's out. Let's see, so is this 4 still helpful? I don't know. This 3 tells me one of those is in, and one of these is in. So this is out. And this 3 really doesn't tell me anything. How about this 3? Not yet. How about this? No. No. Nothing there. Nothing there. This one's 3 consistent, so that means that these 2 have to be part of it. Let's don't think that's enough info though. Well, this one though actually gets rid of everything here. And so if I do this now, I think I'm only touching 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. In, and in we go. This one's already touching 5 too, right? Yep. So that one's out of the picture. This one's already touching 4. So that one and that one's out of the picture. Now this then includes that one. To solve for that, this one, not yet. This 3 is done. This one's touching 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's touching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's touching 1, 2, 3. This one's done. There's only one here, which I could have also told that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's only 3 here, and there's only one here. That means that one's included. Interesting. There's 2 this way, and only 1 there. This 3 plus this 7 actually includes all these though. So we're done with that. This 4 is touching 3, this 2 is touching 2, this 5. Well, of this, only one of these is 1. So there's 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that means this one's out. Oh, there's mistake 2. What did I do wrong? This one is touching 4, not 5. I miscounted. One, 2, 3, 4 eliminates this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eliminates this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4 eliminates this one. This one then includes this one, gets rid of that. We're already satisfied with that. 1, 2, 3 means there's 1 here between those 2. That might help a little bit later. One, 2, 3 here, and then 4, and then number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And since there has to be 2 in this slot, that means this one's out. This doesn't tell us anything yet. This doesn't tell us anything yet. We have a 4 here. I don't think we can derive anything from it yet, though. How about this 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How about this 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How about this one? This 5. How many do we have left here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So 1 here, 2, 3, and then 4 and 5 both have to be included. This 2 now has been satisfied, so that's excluded, and that's excluded. This 3 excludes this one. This 3 then includes and includes that. This one's already been satisfied. This 2 includes that one and that one. This 2 includes this one. This 2 doesn't need anything. This doesn't need anything. So now on the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still a little question mark there. But this 3 has been satisfied. So that can go. And that can go. And that can go. 1, 2, 3 here means this is gone, this is gone. This is gone. And this is gone. The difference between being shaded and not shaded is not enough. It's hard to see. 7 now. No, not quite to that point. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? Yes, 4 have been solved here, which means this is out. Then that means this 2 is going to hit one of these, so this is out. And then this one's already been satisfied, so this one's out. So that one's in. That one's solved. I don't know about the rest though. This one here has been solved. This 2 eliminates these 2 because that's been satisfied. This 2 tells me that something else has to happen here. There's 1 here, 1 option here, and 1 option here. So that one and that one's included. And then we just don't know about that. But that is the option there, so that means this is excluded. This 2 says there's going to be another one somewhere over here, but only 1. How about this 2? No, nothing there. How about this 5? Not yet. Does that tell us something? Not really. Well, wait a minute. Maybe it does. We know that it's going to be this or this. And when you have that, that means this is out. So that did help a little bit. This 2 is satisfied now. How about this 5? Just means this 1 here. We already kind of know that. how about this 5 here? That's been satisfied, so that can go away. This 3 hasn't been satisfied, so that has to be included. This 1 takes that out of the picture, plus this 5 also would have taken that out of the picture. This 2 is satisfied, so it's done. There we go. So we know there's 2 here that are going to, that we need for this to be satisfied. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 potentially, or 6 here and 7 here. So we don't know about that yet. Unless we know for a fact that this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is only 1. Alright, let's think of this again, just make sure. This needs 2, so there needs to be 1 here, and there needs to be 1 here, which then means this is included. Where's the next step? We know that there's only one of them here, so it's either this and this, or this and this. This 4 tells us what? Nothing. This tells us what? Nothing. And this 2 tells us... What's the piece I'm missing? Must be this 4. I think it is this 4, because this 4 is touching 1, 2, 3, 4. That has to be included. And now that satisfies this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's out. This 4 has been satisfied, so that's out, and that's out. This 2 needs to be satisfied, so that's in. This 5 is done. This 3 is done. Wait a minute, is it done? No, it's still useful. Let's not go too fast and make mistakes again. It's touching 1, 2, 3, which means this one's out. Which we already kind of knew. That. So to satisfy this 5, this has to be in. To satisfy this 2, this has to be in. This is done. 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 And that's done. This 2 is satisfied. And that leaves just a couple of things. This 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that one's out now because it's already been satisfied. This 3 includes this one. And then that just leaves this 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 2 is now satisfied. This 3 is now saying this shouldn't be here, but also the fact that 0 remaining tells us this. This 1 we never used, this 1 we never used. That was a lot of work. This 5 here, I guess maybe I never used that either. Right. That was a lot of work to get to this point. If I don't click this and I click this, it still ends the game, but now I'm short 3 hex cubes. And there is an achievement for getting them all. So I will definitely make an effort to go back and get it. Notice again the flatness of it. But then this is super flat, and I don't know if it gets glossy after you have all of them or not. It would be nice too if this, you could click on this and it would build something with the hex cubes or do something with them, or at the credits at least take all 400 or how many you have and dance them around to some pattern or something. That'd be kind of cool. A little bit flashier, a little bit more response. Anyways, though, we're at 84% done, so it's only going to be how many more episodes potentially? 1, 2, 3, hopefully. Hopefully we never have to get to the point where we break a puzzle into 2 episodes. So we're making progress. That's going to be it for this recording. I'm going to take a break and get that puzzle done without any mistakes, or at least without 2 mistakes. Maybe I'll make 1. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. Oh, that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button. It says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.